In this video, I'm going to tell you anything and everything that you need to know to never, ever, ever wonder what you need to do when it comes to a third party. Hey everyone, it's Kim Velez, a conscious life and success coach and licensed mental health therapist. Okay, so we're talking about third parties because I get a lot of questions about this, and I don't think there's one way to do it. And we have to remember that if you're the creator of your reality and what you choose to focus on is what you create, then you actually have many options. So I'm going to share with you almost 5 different tips of what you can do if you're struggling with the third party, if you're having a hard time not focusing on it, etc. And you literally, this is like the only video you will ever have to watch, because I'm going to cover everything that other coaches talk about, but also things that they don't talk about. So you get to choose, you get to decide what works for you, what feels the most natural way for you to get rid of the third party once and for good. All right, so before I jump in though, I have email coaching available. So if you're interested, link is below. I also have a paid Facebook group where I jump in a few times a week and we do rants, challenges, and live Q&As. Link is below. I also have how to manifest your SP back and keep them for good course. That link is below as well. And I have free resources. So check out those links below as well. All right, so here we go. So what are the things that you can do to get rid of a third party when you are manifesting your SP back, your ex back, or really just anyone? And I'm going to talk about the first thing that's the most common that coaches talk a lot about, and that's ignore them. But this doesn't work for everyone. And we got to look at it like this. The reason why ignoring doesn't work for people sometimes is because they think of that third party. So it's like, if we want more money, well, do we ignore the whole subject of money? No, we still think about money. We're just going to think about money in a way that's favorable to us. If we're wanting our SP, do we have to ignore the SP? No, we change our story about the SP. So you can ignore the third party. You don't even have to give any thought to it, honestly. But if that doesn't work for you, then that doesn't work for you. So that is not the only way. I promise you that. So if you want to ignore them, then that means you basically just don't have any thoughts about them. Again, some people that's easy for, some people not so easy. So now we're going to jump into tip 2. So you create the story, since you're the creator of your reality, of what is going on with this third party in your person. So you can tell a story that this person and your person are no longer together. This third party is super fucking happy in their life and moved on and has no interest in your person. You can reaffirm the same thing about your person, has no interest in this third party any longer, and that this whole thing made them realize how much more amazing and special you are and that they really wanted you. You can create a story where you are, seeing or creating in your mind that this person, this third party, met someone else that gives them everything that they want and they're so much a better fit and happier with, and they no longer have anything to do with your person. And you can just go on and on and on. So you get to create the story. So you can, if you're the creator of your reality and your dominant thoughts create your reality, then if you're thinking about a third party, this is a great way where you can create them out of your reality. Basically, they're having a happy ending if that's what you want to do for them. So the other thing I want to talk about is a technique, and it's kind of erasing them out of your mind. So a lot of times this is what happens is, if you know what the third party looks like, then people tend to pull up the visual of their person in this third party. Or if you have any kind of idea, a lot of people see a visual of the third party. So that is like really annoying. And a way that can really help you with that is kind of erase their face out of your mind, and not in a mean way. Just when that imagery pops up in your mind, you literally visualize like an eraser, just erasing them out of your mind. And it's not about wishing them ill will, because I don't do stuff like that. I want the best for everyone. It's just getting the image out of your mind. So when you see the eraser, it gives your mind something to focus on. And I know people, and myself included, that have practiced that before, and it actually gives you a lot of relief, like usually the first time you do it. But definitely people have given me feedback that they really, like, after a couple times of doing it, they just don't even really think about the third party anymore, because you're literally erasing this person out of your mind, because that's what you want. You don't want them erased out of life. You just want them erased out of your mind and your reality. So, and that's where your reality is created, in your mind. So that's a great quick technique as well. The other thing is too, is that you really want to change your concept of self. So a lot of people feel insecure about this third party, right? They're feeling like, oh my God, my SP wants this person more than they want me, and I'm going to lose my SP because they're going to think this person's better than me. And you have this whole story that means that you're less than, that you're not good enough, that you're not going to be chosen. So you really need to change your concept of self, that I am always chosen. I am first best. I am the one who's loved, cherished, and valued. I am the one that, men or women always fall in love with and easily commit to me and choose me, because I am amazing. I am the prize. I am the catch. I am the whole fucking package. So you get to decide who you are in your reality. So start creating a story where there are no third parties, that you're the one that's always top list. You're the one that, is chosen above anyone else. You're the one that everybody wants to stay with and easily commit to. So this is the power you have, that you're the creator of your fucking reality. So start creating how you want to experience your life. And it doesn't just have to be with that person. Like, who are you in this reality? Why are you putting this third party above you? Why are you feeling insecure and not good enough? You have to change that about yourself, because how you see you is how your person has to see you as well. So again, we have to remember, I'm going to share the last tip in a minute, but it's really important to understand that your consciousness creates your reality. So this is why any of these techniques work, and that you get to choose if you want to use them all in combination. You totally can, because you are the creator of your reality. So again, your dominant thoughts on any given subject is what you manifest. So when there's a third party, you can simply just change the story about them. You can erase them out of your mind. You can change your concept of self so you feel better about you, which will make you feel less worried about this third party. You're like, hold on, I do got it going on. I'm the person that is loved. I'm amazing. This is who I am. I am a sexy goddess. I'm a sexy king. So everybody's going to want to be with me. Like, duh, it's not even a question, right? And you kind of build up and psych yourself up and feel better about who you are. And you'll worry less and less about this third party. It's like, please, they're not even going to choose that person over me because I'm so amazing. And this is how you start building your confidence and worrying less about stupid shit like that really is irrelevant and really doesn't matter, because you're the one that created them in the first place. And by the way, you created them with the fear that you weren't good enough for this person, or a fear that this person wasn't going to choose you or would reject you, or isn't going to love you or want to stay with you, right? So again, it always comes back to yourself and changing the story about you. But you need to change the story about them too, right? That they love me, they choose only me, they only have eyes for me. I am the only one they've ever wanted, the one that they love the most. I am the one that they see themselves committing with. I am the only one they want to commit to. Whatever it is that you want, you deem that about them as well. And the final thing is, you can do like a general statement where you say things like, this whole third party situation was the best thing that happened to us because it just made us grow closer and closer and closer. This third party made my person realize how much they love me, want me, and prefer me over anyone else. This third party happened because it switched a light bulb in my person's mind and made them realize, like, holy shit, this girl in my life or this guy in my life is so dope, so fucking amazing, and like, I want them. This third party helped help my person realize that there is no one out there like me because I am so special and so unique, and it made them just want me more and more and more. This third party situation just pushed my lover, my SP, right back into my arms super quick because they love me and value me and cherish me. This third party situation only made us grow closer, and my person appreciates me and values me so much more because there is no one else like me, and I'm the best thing that they ever had. So you could say stuff like that. So I want you, if you're struggling with this, try some of these techniques, do what feels right for you. If you can't ignore them, then use the other tips. What will happen is over time, like really quickly, probably in a couple days, you'll start to worry less and less and less about the third party. But remember, it's just changing your assumptions. Your assumptions right now are this third party is taking my person away, which they're not because you created it. No one's separate from you. But a lot of you will still think that way, or you'll still think like they're going to choose, I'm going to lose my person to this third party. What if they like this third party better than me? What if they don't want to come back to me because they, want to be with this person? So you have this whole assumption and story that you're giving about your person, which in turn is about you, that you're not good enough. So you have to flip that script. You have to change that story so that they can start showing up the way that you prefer. That's really all you have to do. Like, it's really not that hard. So you have to get your mental diet in order. You have to figure out which techniques work. But this is everything you need to know about a third party. So please don't put in the comments, well, what about this? What about this third party? Listen to what I just said, play this back, write down the techniques that you're going to use for yourself, and then practice them every day. That's how you're going to prove to yourself that this shit fucking works. All right, my loves, that is all that I have today. Look, I dressed up for you today. I don't have a tank top on. No, I'm actually going shopping. Bye.